righty, the long-awaited return of the LSF podcast. How are we doing today, everyone?
I'm just scranning on a duck.
Yeah.
I was hoping none of us were going to answer, to be honest. I was hoping it was just going to sit in silence.
Well, I just look at the camera with a face full of duck, so...
I'm okay. Not like I haven't been sitting here talking about the amendments for the past hour.
True. And if you want that sweet, sweet bonus content, go ahead and subscribe to the LSF Patreon, where you can get an hour of bonus content of me and Curly dicking around while we wait for Lioneagle to cook a fucking duck.
Yeah, also, I can't believe you're just scranning the fucking duck. That's not what I thought. I thought you were going to have, like, duck pancakes or something. Like, who the fuck just has duck?
Not a full duck.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend you. Like, but I had a way. Yo, duck.
Hi everyone. The duck's waving.
I hate this.
I love it.
Also, Curly, you're cutting out quite a bit.
Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know if it's to do with the fucking Discord settings or what. Let me change the Discord settings again.
Because it seems kind of like you just like you peek and then go away.
No.
Best.
That's what it is.
Kind of like Ludwig.
So true.
He peeked and then went away.
All right, so which S3K Twitter is the real one? Because I know there's like one that Croc's friend runs, which is like a shitpost S3K account, and then there's the actual S3K account. I don't know which one's which.
I think I had noise suppression on.
Okay.
Which was fucking thing when I went to allow it thingy.
Do you know what would be funny is if there was a fake LSF that just a shit post, because then you'd never be able to know which one was real or not.
So true. Imagine if they had like a subreddit for LSF where all they did was like shit on streamers and be super shitty and toxic. That would be so cringe.
Yeah, I run that.
Do you?
Yeah, why do you think I get with the name LSF?
That's mad.
Cross promotion, baby.
So I'm gonna make noises. Get my nails. But yeah, podcast really good. Pog. Evan was just on here. Z has been.
I have been defeated. I got my little butt spanked.
Did you hear defeated there, Z? Because I didn't.
Did I what?
Hear Curly say defeated there.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck this game.
Fuck this game. It's too hard. We need a new balance patch. All right. So it has been a fat minute, I realize, since we've talked about Stan's news, and I feel like we need to pay our dues to Daddy. So people who actually watch Stan's, what's the crack? What's been happening?
Fuck all. He's actually not been live very much because he was a big.
It was a big A's
bachelor party or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
True. I did see that Atrioc and Ludwig did a tweet where they're like, damn, we lost a shit ton of money, and Stans was not in that photo. So hopefully Stans isn't eating the shit in Vegas.
To be fair, they were only there for like a day.
Right.
Like, they're
It was for the weekend.
Yeah, it wasn't very long, to be fair. And
no, Stan didn't really do very much. Kance was like, yo, we got any juicy bids out of Vegas? And Stan was like, no.
Yeah, literally nothing. Or else we would have already heard about it, and there probably would have.
I
did what did Big A Stag do? I made how much money playing card games designed for old men?
Well, Sans doesn't want to do a video on that because he was talking to Atrioc, like in one of his TFT sessions or something. And then he was like, and then Atrioc said something like about like videos are never good when you come back from like a vacation like that, like gambling, because like no one cares about a hand that you got. And it's like, it's true. I don't give a shit what hand, like if Stan's won, like, to be honest.
No, unless it's like some mental story like the Ludwig one with the gamble.
Well,
no
yeah,
one really gives a fuck.
That's not a story about.
That's not a story about winning lots of money.
It's a story about I met this weird like person who like does all this stuff and like interesting stuff.
I also feel like those videos don't really hit too well, especially already fucking minted.
Yeah.
The fact that they're like, I only went with like 10, and then people going, if I had 10k, I would over the moon. And they're like, well, I just went, there with 10k, thinking maybe I'll gamble.
Yeah.
And like, it just, I know it's not intentional. Like, it's supposed to come off as them being like,
No, it's like them being like, oh, well, I lost $5,000. And it's like, if I lost $5,000, I'd literally be dead.
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of the word out of touch, I guess, is what I'll use, but not intentionally, because I guess it's their version of fun.
Yeah.
Because if I casually lost $5,000, I would not be going, holy shit. My life would be like, I would literally be crying. I wouldn't be like, oh no, better go back and play League of Legends on stream tomorrow.
Yeah, I better go back and make that back in like a day.
Yeah. Better just ask for some primes. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's one of those things maybe it doesn't hit as well. Unless you're part of the mighty W.
True. I wish I can W as hard as Tate someday.
Well, even them, man.
Not
I
even.
don't think they care about hearing about gambling. They want to watch the flashing stuff on the screen, don't they?
Yeah, they're children. Yeah. You could honestly just put up one of those, like, the ones where it's like they press the button and it says, like, the cow goes moo. They'd be like,
yeah.
That's a fire stream idea. Writing that down.
You still play those games where you just, like, you spin the little thing and it goes in the animal. The pig, goat, bobo. Oh, we had 100k channel points on the pig going on. Let's fucking go.
Curly, you're joking. That's actually fire content.
Thanks, man. Send that one to Stance. I'll take my commission.
I'm doing that. Fuck you.
But yeah, there's not really been too much Stance-wise going on. Like, he bar the fact that he played fucking Digimon, which was just the we never come back.
Dude, it's so bad. Do you want to leave and rejoin the call, Curly? Because you're so bad.
Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, King.
Yeah, so Stan's played Digimon on stream. I didn't watch very much of it. I came on, said ooh weebs, and then left.
Hell yeah.
I know you did.
Fuck a weeb. All the homies hate weebs.
Dude, fair. It actually looks like a real fun game.
But speaking of weebs, new Pokemons.
Yo. Yeah.
What actually was the Digimon game? Because I only saw like
I can't remember the name, but it's actually pretty new. Digimon Survive, I think is what it's called.
But what is the game?
Oh, it's like
Did you say it was like XCOM but Digimon?
It's like XCOM and like a thing, whatchamacallit. Like a lot. It's like a very what do you call those? Like visual novel.
Yeah, I saw some of the visual novel bit, and I was like, "This is the lamest game I've ever seen." Because visual novels suck ass.
Yeah, but to be fair, Stance was fucking voice acting. It was quite funny. But that's about it. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, the only bit I saw, Stance forgot what he did for the voice of someone.
Yeah, he did a fucking Squidward voice or something, dude.
And you know what's cooler than Digimon? Pokemon.
Wow, that's a based fucking take.
You really tried to make that segue happen.
A second time.
Yeah. Have you seen the Pokemon trilogy?
Yeah.
We're just gonna skip out all the stuff at the start. I don't care about Pokemon Unite. I don't care about fucking Maid Cafe. I don't care about fucking.
But Mewtwo can be in your Maid Cafe.
Yeah, I don't care about the brushing your teeth thing. I don't care about any of the other stuff. I just care about the Scarlet and Violet stuff.
Of course. So
I see you watched it.
The Unite stuff is kind of hype though. They're adding a lot of like free stuff for people for like the year to like get people in. So it might like revive that a little bit on Switch and stuff.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're adding Buzzwole to Pokemon Unite as well. Whoa!
That's actually kind of sick. I fucking love Buzzwole.
Yeah, Buzzwole's hype. And then also, it's kind of crazy because, like, you know, like, kind of the point of Unite is that you start as, like, a small Pokemon and become a bigger one. Where you're just going to be, like, fighting Charmanders as Buzzwole.
Well, to be fair, like, Zapdos is already in the game, so...
You don't play
Not as a player. You don't play as Zapdos.
I think the only ones is, like, Absol, maybe, that doesn't, and Pikachu that doesn't evolve.
Yeah, there's Absol and Pikachu that don't evolve.
Zeraora. Is it Zeraora? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. Zeraora, the electric one.
Yeah, Zeraora, but yeah.
Not to be confused with Zorua. I don't know why you would confuse those two.
Yeah, imagine.
They're not similar at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm surprised that's not actually a Pokemon lesson. I feel like Zoroark would be a really cool Unite thing where like it's like one of your abilities was to disguise yourself as something else.
Yeah.
Especially if you did like the Hisuian one. That's like normal and ghost and shit.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't think they disguise though. They have a different different lore. Anyway, the new trailer came out with a whole bunch of stuff. I've sadly been like deep in the fucking leak sauce. Oh my God, Lioneagle, stop scraping your fucking plate, Jesus Christ.
Nah, King, it's all the good shit.
At least mute yourself.
Welcome to some
Prime content.
duck ASMR. But no, so we were kind of right last time that we talked about this. We talked about there being co-op. I don't know the extent at which co-op will exist, but you can like walk around in other people's worlds and you can like ride your bikes together. Also, they fucking absolutely neutered the legendary Pokemon. And it's like, all right, you ready to... So I assume we're going to get it in like the first hour of the game. And then we're just going to have a fucking legendary to just ride around on for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you probably won't get it as like a battling Pokemon until late, but
I think what happened, from my understanding of the way they've worded it, is that you initially get it so that you can use it like a bike, and then you unlock the abilities, kind of like in Legends Arceus, the way you start with standard or whatever the hell weirder.
Like, I trust you enough to become your partner Pokemon now.
No, I mean like then it can fly, then it can swim.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like you'll get it to be able to fly, then swim, then it'll be like, yo, let's fight now.
Yeah.
Well, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you got Latios like right after the 5th gym, which is still fairly early on.
Yeah, the people
but considering
that.
Yeah, there are people that hate that. To be fair, they've also said that like the story is broken down into 3 different concepts, which I was thinking about it last night. One of them is clearly researching the Talasta fucking crystallizing, whatever the hell they're calling it, phenomena.
Yeah, well, one's the classic gyms,
and then the only thing I have a real big problem with is if the other one is fucking racing. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, they really should not do that, considering the racing does not seem to be like much of a mechanic to the game. To be honest.
Yeah, no, but I just thought about it. And I was like, what else could it possibly be based on the information that we already have?
Well, you could have one that's based on.
You have the treasure hunt at school,
the crystals,
and then you have researching terrestrialization, and then you have the gyms.
Yeah.
Although
I think terrestrialization might be to do with the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
So then maybe you'd have like the evil team all learning about the legendary Pokemon, because it doesn't seem to have too much of a connection to the...
No, it feels like there needs to be... So, one thing I found quite interesting from it is when you look at the map that they provided, in the top right-hand corner, it's like faded out. You can't see what's in the top right.
Yeah.
People are saying that if you look at an actual world map, and if you remember is it Kalos or Unova, whatever one it is,
they're saying it's right.
It could be there because technically that's where France is in the real world, and
Kalos was France,
off Spain. Yeah, and this is based off Spain, so it could be that that's where they connect.
Yeah.
And one thing that they could do, which I think they should do, is considering all this crystal crap, and they already have a fucking crystal Pokemon. Why don't they just bring Diancie back into it somewhere?
Bring Diancie back in,
or like Carbink at the least.
As much as that was cool, I just don't even know if they'd do it. They just don't seem to care about that sort of thing.
No, they don't.
They're like, oh, we have a Pokemon that fits the idea and everything of this. One NPC is just gonna give you it.
Yeah,
that's basically as far as they go. They're like, there'll be one NPC after you've beaten the entire game who's like, oh, did you know that if you show me a Diancie, I'll give you a Master Ball or something.
No,
that's generally as far as it goes. It's like...
I know what it is, but I just feel like that's one problem with Pokemon especially is they have all these opportunities to link stuff together, and they just either they don't or they just go, isn't it really cool that one day what previously these used to be like other Pokemon here, and then it goes it's one of these and just like fucking gives you a Diancie or some shit. You know what I mean? It'll be some shit like that, like you said.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I don't think it'd be Diancie because Diancie was event, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like. It won't stop them. And considering they've also made, in terms of competitive Pokemon, I'm fairly sure they've made Mythicals illegal for the first time in, like, forever.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if they start handing them out the next game.
That's fair. I mean, they did in Legends.
Also, a lot of people are freaking out about Mythicals being legal. Most of the Mythicals are fucking shit.
Well, you tell me everyone's not using Fion.
But not like fucking the only ones that are kind of like any sort of real impact are like Magearna, maybe like Victini if you're running on a Groudon team.
I don't know.
Marshadow's hype, but I don't know if it has much steady.
Marshadow's good in like Ubers, but I don't know how well he'd be in doubles.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual thing, I don't know if you watch many Pokemon YouTubers, but I was going to see about this earlier, about how I'm really excited to hear every single non-Spanish speaking, not like I'm a Spanish speaking person, but I have no Spanish.
Right.
Say Naranja every single time.
Naranji.
Naranja. Naranja.
For what? What's the?
It's one of the name of the schools, and not based on what region you're in,
Right.
or which version of the game you're in.
Yeah.
One of them's Naranja, whatever the fuck it is, and the other one's like.
Is that just orange in?
Yeah.
It is just orange in Spanish.
Orange.
It's just
But to
The
be fair,
other
it's
one's
orange the
grape.
fruit.
Yeah, it's orange and
Grape.
grape. No, it's like vulva or something. It's not vulva. I don't remember what the fuck it's pronounced.
Vulva, yeah, I'm sure.
yeah.
This school brought to you by Volvo.
This LSF podcast brought to you by the Vulva. We can't find it, can you?
No, that's the clitoris. Anyway,
That's how bad we are. We can't even find the Vulva. Where are the lips? We can't find them. Where's the vagina?
What's your guys' opinion on the fucking Talasto big go crystal different type?
I feel like I want more info on it. They did say online that it will last the entire battle, so it's similar to Mega Evolutions in that respect. But like, I don't know if it's that they gain a third type or they just become that type.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Because like you could like set up like Dragon Dances with the fucking Gyarados and then boom, Earth Terrasilize, eat shit.
Yeah. I think people are saying, "Oh, it's cringe." I'm like, it's actually really interesting because you could come into it being weak to something, set up, and then just go, "Fuck it, I'm gonna completely change type and flip the fight in its head."
I think they will.
I think that's interesting.
They will need to limit like each, because I kind of think they are, because they said like you can find Pokemon that have like rare terrasilizations or whatever. They can't give every Pokemon every type, because then it becomes way too fucking busted and impossible to like predict and play around, and it would make competitive absolutely terrible.
Any Pokemon, because they're just gonna all have like their extra type thing be something that negates anything that you would use against the normal typing.
Well, I can assume you can only use it once per battle. Which means
it's like Mega Evolution. One Pokemon will get to transform into their terrasalization, and then they keep that for the entire battle.
Yeah, which I don't think is that broken.
I guess that's not too bad actually.
What you consider like Gigantamax and was like that's more broken. In my head, being able to just literally going, okay, you're just gonna go big and get way stronger and do more damage and get more buffs and change the whole playing field, pretend based on what attack you use.
Right.
So you didn't like Mega thing because that was just that, but forever.
Yeah, like Gigantamax, literally, you could go from nothing on the field to like it's now raining and I'm massive and I've taken out like 3 things.
So the issues that people have with Megas and Gigantamaxing and stuff specifically is the fact that it alters the Pokemon stats, and that altering stats mid battle does have a lot of ramifications. Whereas
at least with Megas, you had to carry this thing, you lost your item.
True. Yeah. With terrasalization, it seems like the terrasalization orb will be something that the trainer holds, and then you'll have to refill that however. It's not a Pokemon hold item, so that could be.
Yeah.
I don't care much for the way it looks.
Oh, it's fine.
I mean, it could look way worse.
Yeah.
It could.
Like, I think it's like it's pretty.
Also like I think like the way that they've done it is gonna work for some Pokemon and then not for others. Like, well, the specific examples they showed for flying work really well. Like they used Drifloon and Pikachu, and them having balloons on the head both work just like thematically. But then if you've got just like a Staraptor and it's just got balloons on its head, it's just gonna look fucking weird.
Yeah, well, it's also gonna be fucking crystally and shiny.
Something that was kind of interesting is that for a lot of it. What was that?
Like the water one, I think it just looks a bit like big and over the top.
And
well, bear in mind, I'm sure it's like they've done a bit of research into that, because like that's not just some random design. I'm sure that comes off some sort of like a headdress from like dancing in some parts of Spain or something. I don't know, but like it wouldn't put it past them if that's what that is. I just don't know. I'm sure the design didn't come out of nowhere. It is a bit OTT.
I don't know.
But then,
I think it's just because it looks like a water spurt, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's
That's,
just
I think that's as far as they went with the design.
So something that's
know.
interesting that people have seen is that like we originally thought it would be like based off of like moves that they can learn, because like Driftbloom got the fire one and it learns Mystic Fire, and like Gyarados having ground because it like gets Earthquake. But in the trailer they showed a water terrestrialized Gardevoir, and Gardevoir does not learn any water moves. So I don't know if like it will get a water move because of the terrestrialization. Like when it turns into it, it automatically gets a water move.
I think it's so they have like a new type in their page called like a Terra type.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like how hidden powers work. You just have one.
They have like
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it'll be like you need to have a certain move, like if you have Water Pulse, your Water Pulse gets stronger, or if you just like get a fifth move to be able to use based off your Terrestrial type, because that would be sick.
Know, but even if not, like I guess there's still a point, because like not necessarily with Gardevoir, but still having like being able to change your type is useful. But maybe there just will be like the Terra type things that are just not very good because the Pokemon doesn't have any moves of that type.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
But I still
maybe like there's no point giving a Gardevoir the water one because there isn't a water type move that it can use. Or does it use a water type move in the trailer?
It didn't use one in the trailer. It just showed that it was a water Gardevoir.
So maybe it can't really benefit too much from it, apart from the fact that not that it really matters with Gardevoir's typing, but like being able to change it, but maybe for like changing it to like being dark or something would be more beneficial to it or something. Right. Not really, but
all right. I still think that like they need to limit it to where like each Pokemon only gets like 4 potential Terrasser types. So that way it's like easier to plan and do around. Otherwise it's just going to be a fucking headache.
I mean, I don't think they need to do that. I think the meta will do that.
I mean, yes.
To the point where like if you're in competitive, there'll only be so many Terra types that actually make sense.
Right.
Also bear in mind, the minute they use that, they lose their stab on their regular moves.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, like by them being like meta one. So you'll kind of want to use one that it has a move of that type.
Right.
Or is like completely opposite to its typing. That means that if someone was like, so then they have to like re-switch. So there'll only be like 4 or 5 types that really we want to be used anyway. And
something else that's kind of interesting is that it said that if you terrestrialize into a type that you already have, that it'll like increase the base power even more. So
yeah, so I think for the most part that might be the more useful one.
Yeah, because it'll be like basically giving any Pokemon adaptability or a Z move. Yeah.
It's like a mini Z move, nearly. It's the best way to describe that.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, it's all like longer Gigantamax kind of without the healing.
I honestly don't think it's the worst gimmick they've ever came up with.
I can still see Smogon banning it in singles because they kind of hate new things. But
singles, I can absolutely see it. But if you only get one per like entire fight, I can see it still make it being alright in doubles.
Bear in mind, like if Pokemon are talking about anything competitively, everything they do is in doubles, basically.
Right.
So
the Pokemon Company, they balance around doubles.
Yeah. So they're not going, oh shit, this will really fuck up the singles smoking meta.
Right.
They're like, I don't give a fuck.
But then they'll still make Pokemon that are only good in singles.
Yeah.
And are designed around being in singles and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The Delta species from VGC were just like Pokemon with different types. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I guess it's kind of like that. But
oh yeah, people actually talking in chat. I've not really watched.
but in that regard, that's basically what regional forms are now. And they did announce one regional form in the trailer, which was the Whooper one, which people have dubbed Pooper.
Love that.
Poison.
Yeah, because it looks like poop Whooper.
Yeah,
I mean that was one of the ones that was in like the leaks and stuff, wasn't it? So it sort of validates that a little bit.
So I've kind of stupidly, I don't know how much you want to know, but I've looked into a lot of the leaks, like a lot of them, and it feels like all the ones that I've read are basically true based on what's already been released and how accurate they all have been so far.
I can't stand the
Scarlet Legendary anymore.
Why? Because the wheel.
Why does it like become a motorbike but then not use its wheels?
Yeah, you know what? I agree, because I was kind of on the I'm gonna definitely play Scarlet because look at the fucking weird jet. But now that I realize that the other one
Now,
doesn't use its
but
wheel.
the jet makes more sense now because he just becomes an actual motorbike. Like, I prefer that now.
I do, yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't think it's very Pokemon-y, but at least it actually makes sense. So it's just like a more badass version of the Rotom bike.
Yeah. Like,
Whereas,
originally
like,
I was very against it, and now I'm like, it's kind of cool. Like, when you're on it, opposed to the man who's just, like, swimming weirdly, like, running weirdly, and, like, I get the idea that they were going for, like, where it's basically, like, the fucking Flintstones versus the Jetsons.
Yeah.
That's one for the older crowd out there.
Set at the same time, by the way. The Jetsons and the Flintstones. They're both
True.
set in the future.
Speaking of, George Jetson was born 5 days ago. So
See, that's mad.
Best.
Aren't you crazy?
the future's almost here, kids.
He also married an older woman. She's not, or younger woman. Sorry, I have to say older, younger woman. She's like 2 years from being born. People are already like waiting for that.
Oh, 2 years isn't that bad. The way you said younger, I was like, he's fucking 30. She's 19. I'm like, oh.
No,
I'm waiting for 20 years. That's what I'm waiting.
oh no! Oh no!
What's it? 20 years? I'm scared.
Well, 18
Oh,
years
she'll be
after
18.
she's
Got it.
born.
Got it. Okay. I'm slow. Hello.
Yeah, do not jerk off to George Jetson's wife for 20 years. Otherwise, you're a pedophile.
Jesus
Be
Christ.
respectful, please.
Please.
What else did they announce in the trailer? I really don't like the new fucking ice type thing that they released. I can't
No, it
describe
looks like
anything
fucking
more.
shit.
Oh, the big
I
ass
can't
whale.
I can't describe it as anything more than this thing. I don't know what else it like. I get what
It's
they
like
tried
it's
to,
kind of
but
it's a
just
bit like a
bad.
whale with legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's got-
looks bad.
It's a spiky whale or spiky white whale out with legs.
It's got slush
looks like-
rush, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to evolve either. Like I couldn't work out if it could evolve.
Well, I would
It
assume
go
that's like the
backwards.
third evolution of, or second or third stage of an evolution.
I think it's either a second stage or it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, obviously, but also there's the new Pokemon. There's like a dog.
I know.
Fido, which is going to
Fi-
evolve into Doberman.
Oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
good. shit,
Z
that.
said that, and I was like, "That's fucking great. I love that."
Someone said that it could
Do we-
be
do we know
Barklava
what
as
type
well.
Is he
It is Mono Fairy.
Monofair? Makes sense. It's a treat Pokemon. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Basically, Al Creamy, whatever it is from this.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fine,
Slurpuff
cat-
is literally already a
cat-
fairy
cat-
treat
cat-
dog Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
Not-
literally
not
like
really,
it's just the same shit.
Not really though.
What do you mean not really though? Oh, like he's not really a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more. It's
In
like,
all of its Pokédex entries, it talks about being dog-like. I never really saw it until I saw the Pokédex
it's for
entries.
sure-
So I'm like,
yeah,
I
it's-
guess.
it's for sure meant to be a dog and kind of looks like one, but it's definitely not like it's more like a cartoony dog than even though all of them are cartoony dogs, the dogs in Pokemon, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but no.
Like it's taken a lot more liberties with it than the other dogs do.
Mm.
The other dog do. I said dog do.
But yeah, so basically, this was and they also confirmed that you can do the gyms in any order, but they also confirmed that it's not going to be like that the gyms
Scaled.
scale. Yeah. So it's
Which
just,
is so cringe.
you could go to the 8th gym and just get your
Yeah,
ass
it's quite
kicked.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's cringe. And
I also think it's pretty cringe.
Because I
it just
thought
makes
it'd
it
be
just
really
makes the
fun.
idea of opening them pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it removes any kind of replayability the game might have had in that
Yeah.
regard. Because I've
Because
seen the
you
Lioneagle.
could've-
How
Yeah,
Oh.
imagine you go in and you're like, oh, this is the person who I did last, but I want to fight them first this time and see what their like bitch ass baby team is.
Yeah, or if, even if you're doing like speed runs or nuzlocks, like there's probably different strats,
Yeah,
or
yeah, there'd be
different
like
things
a-
you could do. I think it'd be fun, but obviously you can't. What they've said is basically made that redundant.
Yeah.
But all that
Yeah,
being
like,
said,
there might have been, like,
sorry.
different things like based on like the secondary types of what the starters become.
Mhm.
Like, if they even get secondary types, I mean, I assume they will. I mean,
They will.
there's been leaks saying that they will, and then leaks have shown to be right, so they probably will.
Yeah.
Although the bad thing is that the leak said that Thingy becomes a woman cat, so
Yeah, Sprigatito stands up. Get ready, kids.
yeah.
But yeah, all that being said, the first announcement trailer that we watched, I thought the games looked pretty shit. But despite all of our shit talking that we've done, I actually think that they look pretty hype now. I'm actually excited to play them
I
now.
mean, they still look like shit, but
Yeah, But that's not what I'm concerned about
Like-
personally.
Right.
just
I thought
elephant in the room. Just to say, the world of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks like absolute shit from a PS1 game. Still,
Yeah. Have you seen, what was it they fucking...
don't get it twisted. As excited as we are for some of the gameplay stuff,
Oh.
and we can look past some of the graphics and stuff, the game looks like shit.
well, I
Yeah,
wasn't even
you see
excited for the
someone
gameplay until
compare-
this one.
Someone compared the grass to
based on,
Mario
based on
64.
this one.
They put the Mario 64 grass next to the fucking Scarlet and Violet grass. And it's exactly the same.
It's exactly the
Yeah,
same. Yeah.
it's exactly the same.
I will say that the Pokemon look pretty good. Like they've got like nice shine. They're looking closer to like, but it's kind of like they're looking closer to like Pokemon Snap, which is nice,
Did
which
you
is
see
like better than
the,
expected.
The Pineco, fucking how detailed Pineco looked.
He looks weird though, because his eyes are like clearly just like a JPEG.
No, but did you actually like look at the? Like, it's got like the barky like sort of like
yeah.
texture to it. And I'm like, that's what they needed to do like
That's
five
what I
years
mean.
ago.
But Pineco is like a weird one because it's like, yeah, he looks cool like there, but if you look at his eyes, they're just clearly like,
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry.
just like they've been stuck on like eyes.
Hey, do you want to play the game with Pineco? How many pictures tell porn?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because I've already
One.
found it.
One.
It's not one. It's not one.
9.
I'm gonna say the word porn. I'll send the picture.
Yeah, define.
It's not porn, just very sexualized Pineco.
I'm gonna say like, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. We're definitely showing this.
I feel like you had to scroll to get that. There's no way that comes up without scrolling. I'm gonna say like,
That was like 9th or 10th.
nah, that's gonna be like 30th.
Yeah, it was like 37.
Damn.
It's like I jerk off to Panko as much as the next guy.
It's still just mad that exists. It's mad that when I look up this Pokemon to try and find the Scarlet and Violet thing, before I see that, I see fucking thick Pineco.
Well, what's crazy is I don't think anyone's like put it to good. No one cares enough about Pineco to have taken an image screenshot from that trailer.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna have to go into the trailer and find it, and then
yeah, no one has because I'm trying to find it. Literally, no one has. I thought I go back and watch the trailer. Genuinely looked very good.
oh yeah, I need to look at that actually. There was like a weird thing. It was like, oh no, yeah, it was the Doughboys. Because they showed the Doughboys before actually showing the Doughboys.
They also
They showed like a couple of them like sleeping on a desk or something.
what was I gonna say? They the version exclusives are out, and it's just Ice Cube, Stone Journer, and fucking like Larvitar and Bagon or something. Ooh.
Yeah, the ones that just make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just the red. I'm just looking at this trailer and it just annoys me so much that the red guy gets 2 like inflatable wheels on him, but then just runs.
Yeah, I get it, but it annoys me.
Like I'd pick that one if he didn't have the big inflatable wheels.
Augers, Larvitar, and Bagon. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, cool Pokemon, but fuck
Bagon, like is like B.
like your bitches are gone. Yeah, Bagon.
So have you guys seen the guy on TikTok where he starts every video the exact same things, like ranking all 931 Pokemon based on, and then just like the most obscure fucking shit ever, and then he'll like just give one example of like them being really bad at what category he picked.
I kind of know what you're talking about because I'm fairly sure I've seen the guy do it like top 10 like Mega Evolutions or whatever, and he's playing that like
No, he does just like one-off jokes. It was like ranking all 931 Pokemon based off of how likely they are to watch Z and find Injured Tate. Exactly, baby.
Oh my god, you look exactly like. Oh my god, you actually do.
What's up?
Holy fuck.
Sigma grind set, baby. Built different. But it was like all 931 Pokemon based on like how likely they are to like throw a touchdown in the Super Bowl. It was like coming in at 900, number 31, Oddish. He doesn't have any arms. That's like that's like the whole TikTok. So that being said, for my tier list is the transition here.
One second. Okay.
Just for what it's worth, I've sent the picture of Pineco. Do you see what I mean, Curly, about his eyes?
Yeah, but like, doesn't the cracks in it and stuff look cool?
I'm saying I agree. I think that they've done nice texture work with the Pokemon, but his eyes look so dumb now.
Yeah, but then that's just the design.
That's the design of the Pokemon. Yeah, you can't fix it.
Yeah.
So here's ranking all Avatar characters based on how likely they are to get cast as Homelander.
Okay.
Okay. What have you gone for? Let's see.
The dude who can shoot laser beams out of his head, pretty likely. Everyone else, pretty unlikely.
I don't know. I think Uncle Ira, he's up there.
Uncle Ira was gonna be Homelander.
Yeah.
No, it'd be really cool if I knew what Homelander was.
Watch
from
The
The
Boys.
It's like
don't.
Superman but bad guy.
Oh, okay.
It's like Superman but he's Donald Trump.
And has daddy issues.
Yeah, Donald Trump probably has daddy issues. Let's be honest.
That's fair.
This is a political podcast.
Do you want to do mine next, by any chance?
I was gonna say Lioneagles
do
is
you
also
mean?
a shit post, so I had his next, and then you
Okay,
can actually talk about stuff last.
No,
Mine's
okay,
not
sure.
shit post. Mine's a
Is it-
super legitimate,
Yes,
serious.
It's so true.
Why have you also put it up likely? He can. He fucking can.
All right, here's Lioneagles, and this is this who they main in Smash, or is this who they are in Smash?
This is who they'd man in Smash.
Okay. Oh my God, we've gone too deep.
I'll be honest. At a certain point, I was running out of characters who I really knew who they were, and then sort of fit them in. And I wanted to put that woman in. She's Link, but I just wanted it to be in because she's a baddie.
Sure.
You can't deny though, she is.
I can't deny until I know what age said character is.
Nah, she's an adult one. She's the one who like the bounty hunter woman who like rides around in a lizard
Look,
thing.
I've watched a lot of animated shows. They're never adults. they're never adults.
All right. So, do you have any strong opinions on any of these, or were you just naming? Why the fuck does Iroh name Yoshi? Hold up.
What's Toph playing?
Toph, she's playing Peach. I fucking ran out.
One sec. Why?
I don't know.
I feel like Toph would not play Peach. I'm really strong on this. I don't think Toph would play Peach.
Appa playing Donkey Kong is insane. Boomy playing Nez is insane. I like her playing Ice Climbers though. That's pretty funny.
Who's the boulder playing?
Toph can't play shit because she can't see. Hey, listen. Aang is Pikachu? Excuse me? What the fuck?
Aang is... I think I can.
Main character syndrome.
Nah, Aang is Fox if I've ever seen one.
Because Soccer and...
Because this is just Melee, right?
Earth Tribe Girl play Fox and Falco together. Against each other. Shit. And then the fucking Fire King's just a fucking normie, so he plays Mario.
Yeah, so true. Actually, so true.
The Boulder plays Bowser.
Yeah, that's fair.
Aang's girlfriend plays Zelda.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay,
And the old man Airbender plays Mr. Game & Watch.
Of course.
Old man Airbender.
I don't know his fucking name.
Gyatso.
Do you know what Old Man Airbender's name is?
Yes, it's Gyatso.
It's Monkey. Yeah, I actually knew that. I was gonna jokingly say Master Oogway.
And then the owl from Legend of the Guardians plays Young Link.
It's not funny, but it is funny.
And then other Fire Nation,
edgy Fire Nation girl.
Yeah, she plays Mewtwo because that's an edgy character. And Zuko plays Roy because Fire.
Okay.
And Iroh plays Yoshi because they're both like...
They're both
sweet.
dragons.
Dragons, yeah. And Edgy McEdgerson at the top with his little stick in his mouth plays Marth.
Of course.
What was his name again? It was like something really short, wasn't it?
Isn't that Jet?
Yeah, that's what it was.
What's up, gamers?
Momo plays Jigglypuff.
Momo
And,
does play Puff.
There is no war in
Tiananmen Square woman, so it's Dr. Mario.
Why?
Nothing happened in Tiananmen Square. Do you know what did happen in Tiananmen Square?
Evan got it, almost died.
Evan Gao almost died. Almost got run over by some tanks.
She was crazy. This is objectively one of the worst tier lists we've ever seen.
That's just wrong. It's perfect.
I like her being me too, though. You can get behind this. You absolutely cannot, Krellin. I can get behind this concept. I cannot get behind these results.
Cabbage's man is Kirby.
Okay.
What's Cabbage's guy? Does he have a name?
I believe he's just Cabbage Vendor.
Yeah. Fun fact though, he goes on to like become one of the most like fucking rich and powerful characters in the whole series.
Yeah, he's the one who like rivals. God, what's the main? Here I am, fucking. Oh, you don't know this side character's name? Pff, cannot tell you the name of the main character from Korra. Is it Asami? Is that the girl?
Korra.
Yeah,
Korra.
Yeah, it's Asami's dad's like biggest rival is the fucking cabbage guy.
And then evil Fire Nation bitch is Samus.
Oh, Azula.
Yeah. Mozilla.
Yeah, that one I can get behind. I get behind her being Samus.
Mozilla.
Also, some people, the vanilla Mozilla. Some people I felt maybe weren't the best suited, but their character had already been taken by someone else. I didn't want to put more people into the same thing.
Yeah, because God forbid they couldn't play the same character.
Right.
No, well, that would have taken me way longer. And I'd have had to figure out who the fuck this guy is.
I just didn't put them in. If I didn't know who they were, I just didn't put them in.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's what I was trying to do. And then, like, it was like, but there's so many characters in Melee. I should have done it based on 64.
No, next one we're doing everyone in Ultimate. All 92 characters.
There's more characters than there are on this tier list. That's why I didn't do that. Like, there's so many characters on this that I don't recognize. There's a bunch of, like, Jet's gang. I kind of know who they are. There's Old Man Misogynist from the Ice Bending tribe. Like, down in the south. Yeah, he's Old Man Misogynist because he's like, oh, women just need to take care of babies and shit. And then there's Fire Nation dickhead. There's not Sokka's girlfriend Earthbender woman, who's like the Avatar one. I'm fairly sure.
Oh, Kyoshi.
Yeah, sure. There's Bloodbender.
Mm-hmm.
There's a random Sandbender.
Yeah, that one's so weird. I was like, why the fuck are the sand-bending bandits in this? Like, that makes no sense.
Whose favourite character is that one Sandbender?
Who stole Appa? Yeah.
And then that's Sokka's dad, I think.
And Katara's dad, believe it or not.
No. No.
Yeah, but the way that they actually acted it in the show, you might as well not think that.
I'm sorry, it's
Sokka seems to even care that they found him.
Aang's girlfriend's dad. My bad.
Yeah. Oh, that's the guy who lives in the vines, isn't it? The white-haired guy. He like surrounds himself in vines and shit.
The Swamp Benders.
Yeah.
Is Secret Tunnel guy on the tier list?
No, I didn't see him.
Damn.
Is that Wheelchair Boy? Yeah, that's Wheelchair Boy from the fake Airbender. There's Sword Fighter. That teaches Sokka how to fight with the sword of meteorites or whatever.
What an insane arc!
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then he literally fucking yeets it. He's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Woo.
There's actually the guy who is like there is no war in Ba Sing says here.
All right, Curly. Rather than just talking about people that are hypothetically on the list, walk us through your list, please.
Who's the young girl with like the pigtails? Though I don't know who that is. The child.
Oh God, I can't remember. But when I was doing it, I was like, I remember her, and then I've completely forgotten. I've done these based on what kind of Twitch streamer they are. Obviously, I put every single Twitch streamer can be categorized into these.
True.
Either super wholesome, toxic gamer, political Andy, react Andy, zero viewer Andy, or workout streamer, inverted commas.
You literally said
that I'm not going to comment on how attractive they are because they might be children. Then you've literally put the same character who I said was a baddie in the workout streamer category.
Can I just say they're athletic? It doesn't. I'm not sexualizing them. That's actually just you. It's the eye of the beholder. I'm just saying they do really good workout streams.
Oh yeah, so that's why workouts is in parentheses.
Got his ass.
And that's why that absolute fucking baddie bloodbender's in there.
Yeah.
we all know your type.
Yeah, we know you have the
People
guilt.
under the age of 80, so...
Yeah.
Well, according to this list, it's people under the age of 16 or over the age of 18.
Yeah, we'll say Tylee is like very young.
Yeah. The thing is, though, Tylee is actually an acrobat, so that makes actual sense.
Fair.
Yeah, but also, you know...
She's actually doing the workout stream where everyone else is doing workout streams.
Those are quotes, not parentheses, dumbass. Caleb, get your ass banned.
Who gives a fuck? You Americans don't even know how you say fucking stupid shit like period. Why the fuck you use the word period for a full stop or a dot? Fuck off. The bottom row. I don't know why I put the blood-bended old lady in there. For some reason, I can see that. What's her bake's in there? I just said what's her bake. Can't even remember her name. Sokka's girlfriend, but both his girlfriends are actually in there. I can't remember her name.
She's called Moonfish.
Yeah, Moonfish. Yeah.
One fish, two fish, dead fish, moonfish.
She wanted to be a hot tub streamer, but every time she got in the water, it kept turning.
One fish, two fish, dead fish, moonfish should be what that episode was called.
I thought you were gonna say that should be the podcast title.
What was
it? Could also be that.
I was thinking of clickbaiting me as Andrew Tate as the title and thumbnail.
We haven't spoken about that. Sorry. Also, can we kick Z off the podcast because I don't want to platform on YouTube?
Her name is Suki. Anyway, they're the workout streamers. Zero Furandis are just the absolute megalols, or they're assholes.
Wasn't it Suki who put the kettle on?
What?
You know that song? No, Polly put the kettle on and Suki took it off again.
Also, putting Zuko's mom in Humegalol is very funny.
Yeah, I know who she is, but she literally just like yoinks out of the story and literally forgets that she exists.
She is.
Oh no,
is she not dead?
No, she's not. Oh my! Someone hasn't read the comics.
I have not.
Cringe!
I didn't watch the show until like 2020 when Rachel and I were dating. She made me watch it.
Yeah, that's the reason why I also don't understand why people have like I kind of like get it as in like they watched it as a kid so they can like whoever they like, but it's like everyone liking Tylee. It's just a bit like ugh.
It was very good. It's one of the better shows I've seen in the last couple of years.
But it's like no, it's like just her, like everyone liking Tylee and just like she's very clearly a child.
Oh yes, no, she's very clearly a child.
Bear in mind, I watched this when I was a child also.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I understand like people were a kid and she's like like a cute kid. So it's like I get it, like not like I'm not gonna. If I explain more, it's just gonna make it sound worse.
But yeah, these are all the Humegalols, or there's assholes, and why have you got notifications on?
Because otherwise, how is he gonna know that I've just messaged the entire lines of Polly put the kettle on?
It is insane. You just said that in chat.
Yeah, React Andes. I feel like Aang would be like a proper React Andy because he's like so ADHD that he was literally just be Miskiff.
Okay, Angus
like,
Miskiff.
You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Bald, ADHD kind of energy. I can see it. Sokka's stand. Boomy would actually.
Sokka's stands.
Yeah, but if it wouldn't.
I think Boomy is stands.
No, Boomy's Atrioc.
Who's XQC?
Who's XQC?
I get the joke of why he's XQC. That's very funny. But also he's just XQC incarnate.
Yeah, he kind of is. I can imagine all of them being like.
Actually, XQC is Momo.
My juicer.
No, the little music that plays, like the fucking chaotic, like whatever moment's in. That's just what goes through XQC's head all day.
Someone should just overlay XQC like running about his room to that music.
Political Andy, I think these are all kind of straightforward.
Yeah.
Literally
the owl being a political Andy is very funny.
It's true.
Yeah.
He's such a political Andy.
He is.
If you had to say one of those political Andys is Hassan, who is it?
None of these guys are really socialists.
They're not, but like, if you're gonna go like aesthetically, I guess probably the Firelord.
I was also thinking of the Firelord aesthetically.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be that way.
Firelord Hassan.
Firelord Hassan.
The boulder is literally Tyler One.
That's why it's a toxic gamer. That's why it's a toxic gamer. That's why the boulder's up there.
Wait, is the boulder
why is
tall?
talking?
I thought it was quite tall.
The boulder is the fucking
boulder
big
is
guy.
massive. Yeah, the boulder is massive.
Yeah, it's not Tyler One then, is it?
He's not.
No, you're right.
It's King.
He's
Canute.
Canute. Yeah, he's
Canute.
Except Canute's quite wholesome.
He's like 50-50. He's either super fucking toxic or he's like super wholesome, and there's like very little in between.
Yeah.
I don't know who Secret Tunnel Guy is. I just don't know.
Yeah, where would Secret Tunnel Guy fall? Probably
don't know who Secret
probably
Tunnel Guy is.
He's a React Andy.
Is he? I don't know. It's kind of wholesome though.
Fair. But Toph being toxic gamer, but like not being able to see. I can.
Toph is 100%.
Yeah,
That's perfect sense.
She'd be like, holy shit,
Yeah,
I'm fragging top lane and I can't even fucking see. You know what I mean? Don't even know what fragging top lane means, but I've heard it so many times it feels like it makes sense. Jet's an asshole, so that goes in hand.
All the homies hate Jet.
Did you watch Avatar Curly? How do you not know Secret Tunnel Guy? No, you do know Secret Tunnel Guy. You just don't know where to put him, right?
Yeah.
Also, you fucks only know Secret Tunnel Guy because of TikTok, so shut the fuck up, Zoomers.
Okay.
Secret Tunnel through the mountain.
I look at this. I still don't know who the fuck Secret Tunnel Guy is.
Oh my god, really?
For real. Yeah,
Wait,
like,
you actually don't know who Secret Tunnel Guy is?
No, like.
To be fair, Curly's
for real,
not
like,
on TikTok, so
I'm not. I'm too old for that shit. If I was on TikTok, I'd be accused of a fucking pedophile. I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's true, but to be fair, if I hadn't have heard like the Secret Tunnel thing go off on TikTok like crazy, like when I watched Avatar, I probably wouldn't even really registered Secret Tunnel Guy.
I didn't even realize Secret Tunnel was an Avatar thing until I watched the Avatar, and I was like, it's the thing. I did the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio like.
Who else? I feel like the super wholesome one just speaks for itself. These are all wholesome streamers, but also like I feel like Momo nearly could have had this category of like just what the fuck's going on here. Like whenever like the one time I watched Conal John, I don't know what's going on.
My juicer.
That kind of energy. My juicer. My juicer.
Conal is my juicer.
My juicer with
Conal is boomy. Conal is boomy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. Conal is boomy. That's fair. I feel like I put Sokka's dad in React Andy because I didn't really know what else he would be. But I don't think he's a good React Andy. I feel like he's the kind of guy that puts back, you know what I mean? And like goes to sleep or some shit. Or like he's the kind of guy that puts a video on the chat while he eats lunch.
So he's Hassan.
Yeah, he's Hassan.
Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not much more I can say.
Inside Hassan, there are two wolves: the political Andy and the lazy React Andy.
Yeah, so that's fun.
But I ever since 3 Andy came on, and like I know we always straight away from the thing now, but I enjoy a lot more of the tier list doing them like completely randomly off like some arbitrary random topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it happens. He did it like most of the time. I just like sort of like fuck it, but I enjoy it more.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes I like doing it just based on what it actually is.
Depends how invested you are on the topic.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're like not super invested, just come into your own category can just make it like more interesting.
I want to do the columns category, but based on something else again. Bring back columns, you know what I'm saying?
So true.
Only the real homies remember the column.
I actually really like the column too.
Is anyone else down bad for architecture?
Nope.
That was episode 1.
It was episode 1. Official episode 1.
Yeah. I do find it funny that we like have contemplated not doing the podcast with 3 of us. Like, on various occasions, even though we used to do the podcast with just 3 of us.
Well, that's why I thought that the 3-episode people, or like the 3-person podcasts, just weren't as good. So I wanted to not do them anymore.
Fair enough.
I think you're wrong. But
speaking of Connell, when we were at the fucking St. Louis Zoo, he would not shut the fuck up about talking about how a gorilla would beat the shit out of a bear in a fight. And someone recommended in our podcast suggestion channel that you could also suggest podcast topics in if you join the LSF Discord. Goddamn, how does he do it?
Specifically, not just someone. It was our biggest fan, Simon Scholar.
It was our biggest fan and VIP, Simon Scholar. But yeah,
man's been in as many thumbnails as some of the... fuck's sake, I cut out. He's been in many thumbnails as some of the people on this actual podcast. As Simon.
I like how you figured out that you cut out because we didn't laugh.
No, because I'm looking at myself on Discord the whole time.
Oh, okay. Making sure. I see.
My bar cabinet is rad. Thank you very much.
But yeah. So who would win in a fight, a bear or a gorilla? Go.
Depends. What bear?
Let's do just the good old American grizzly bear.
Grizzly?
Yeah.
Well, how big is a grizzly compared to a gorilla?
Can I get the grizzly's measurements?
And obviously we're talking about just like regular like silverback gorilla, not like fucking Mighty Joe Young or some shit.
Yeah. King Kong versus random bear.
Well, yeah, why have we not had a fucking Mighty Joe Young version of a bear yet? I would watch the shit out of that.
Big bear film.
Grizzly bears are typically 3 to 5 feet tall at the shoulder when on all fours, and 9 foot tall when they're on their back legs. So they're 9 feet tall.
9 feet tall when they're trying to be tall.
I'll say is that there is no Tekken gorilla character that can do kung fu and push your fucking shit in one world at one time, but there is a bear. So I kind of want to take a shot. That's why. I think the bear would win, and I've said that. You know why? Because teeth. I think if they got their haunchers into the gorilla. Yeah, no, but I just think if the bear got hanging onto it, its mouth so much bigger that it would just take half of the gorilla out of action. It could scran an arm, but the gorilla couldn't scran an arm of the bears.
I think grizzly bear versus gorilla is 66% grizzly bear, 33% gorilla.
Yeah, I think
you're all actually insane because gorillas are honestly would win no contest. They're so much faster.
Just one. I don't know.
1v1, yeah. They're so much faster. They're physically stronger. He would just a bear tried to bite his arm. He just fucking punch his fucking jaw off. Gorillas are actually so strong.
If we go polar bear though, gorilla fucking eats shit any day of the week.
I just don't, I feel like you're saying that, but I feel like bears are much quicker than people give them credit for. Also,
bears are actually also pussies though as well.
So are gorillas. The amount of times I see them go for one hit and then back off. Gorillas are no. Whenever you watch them go at the fucking. No, when there's people are at the glass, they always go for one hit and then go, "Oh, fight me, bro!" They go for one hit, then back off. You know what I mean? That one kid who would think they're really fucking cool, going for one punch and then back off and be like, "Oh, you don't even want to fight. You don't even want to fight. You don't even," and then keep backing away. That's a gorilla. But
yeah, except say that to Harambe. Harambe was a fucking real one. He was about it. He was gonna fuck that kid up.
But he didn't. You know why? Because he only went for one. He got one grab and pull. He got one grab and pull.
He brought the fucking kid with him. He wouldn't let the kid go.
No, he pussied out. He couldn't even finish the job. Harambe was a pussy. He couldn't kill the kid quick enough.
Harambe wasn't gonna kill the kid.
No, he was, but he was a pussy and couldn't do it.
It was like when that kid fell into the gorilla pit and then he got knocked unconscious, so then the gorillas looked after him.
No, why? Because they couldn't finish him off because they're pussies. They didn't know what to do. They're little pussios. They didn't know how to finish off the kid because they have no killer instinct, unlike a bear.
A polar bear absolutely fucks up a gorilla, though.
Question: do gorillas eat meat?
No.
Yeah.
Do they?
But not well, it's not their main thing, but they're
See,
omnivorous.
that's kind of where I think that comes into play, because polar bears have they eat meat, they have to kill to eat. Gorillas don't have to kill to eat. So it's not in their nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, next stream,
like-
we flew out a polar bear and a razorback gorilla to fight to the death to settle a podcast debate.
When's that Mr. Beast episode?
I got one of every animal to see who would survive in a battle royale.
just to clear it up before the comments crucify me. Gorillas, like, they, like, by meat, I did mean like insects, and that is what they eat. Like they eat like insects and fruit and stuff.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
They're not just like scranning on like a random cat that goes by.
Like a rat that just like boom,
Yeah, whatever. I mean, they might scran on a lizard. You never know, but that's probably
it's probably not their preferred. Yeah, not the preferred scran. Yeah.
Yeah, I typed in gorilla diet, and then there's one who's just fucking scranning on 3 carrots at once.
Whereas I bet you if you look up bear bite, you're not going to see that. I think that plays into it.
The virgin gorilla eats 3 carrots. The shad polar bear. Well, I typed in images of polar bear, and then literally one of the polar bears had the fucking head of a wolf in its mouth, like the decapitated head of a wolf.
Like, all I'm saying as well, like they fight to kill, like they fight to kill, whereas gorillas don't fight to kill.
If you had to fuck a gorilla or
I'm going gorilla every day, baby.
Why is that? Why is that? Is it because you're more scared of the bear killing you because it's a more deadly creature?
Nah, because a gorilla would just go harder, you know?
You see what he's done with those carrots?
This is how I'm trying to be.
Yo. What's your argument? Like I think I've won. That's all I'm saying. Right? All I'm saying is like people are like, oh, gorillas go hard, but they also fight other gorillas. That's why they punch for the head. Like bears are built different. They're not built like gorillas.
So you're saying gorillas are pussies because they only fight other pussies?
Yeah.
Right. I've got some evidence that might.
If Harambe was a bear, he would have killed the kid. I don't know how you could even put an argument up for a gorilla versus a bear.
Where is he? Where's the gorilla?
The only argument I could think of is, do you ever see that video of the guy and the bear's like in his like eating his garbage and he scares the shit out of it?
What?
1 second.
This is the react portion of the podcast?
This is DMCA, but we've got to play it.
That's fine.
It's DMCA, but it's 10 seconds long. So.
I've seen this.
Son of a bitch.
Once again, I ask you, you really think the gorilla wins? Why are we going up in views now? We're watching gorilla videos. I think that's what we should do. Yeah, gorilla pulls one of these spin moves, and the bear just goes and just eats it.
Yeah, he's got the fucking helicopter punch. You know how much force is behind that bitch?
Like a bag of sugar.
I can't wait to get fucking gorilla videos in my recommended now.
I can't find this.
Oh, it's the newest Yard Ludwig being sad because his best video ever is the Mr. Beast video.
It just says Mr. Beast was right.
No.
I don't think the gorilla's short. I switch sides. No respect for the short kings in chat. That's crazy, Kreleb.
I'm sure.
Especially because I know how tall you are now. That's crazy that you would have that opinion.
But if that's suggesting that
Shorter than me, and I'm not very tall, so.
Oh, geez,
Caleb understands how much of a disadvantage being short is then. More than any of us could understand.
I'm also short, so I understand. Yeah, no, it's not. The one, because 1 billion lions voices.
Yeah. That one we all unanimously agree that 1 billion lions getting their asses clapped.
And I don't care how many lions it is, all the lions the same.
The lion thing, it depends on rule sets.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Do they get their special abilities?
If Pokemon are limited to how they are in the game, but lions are unlimited because they're not from the game, then lions kick the ass of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because they only have like so many like really bitchy baby moves. Like, well, not bitch baby moves, but they all eventually run out. Because they can only target 1, 2, or I guess Earthquake can hit a bunch, but...
So what you guys are failing to realize is that...
Well, if you go by Pokedex, the
I was gonna say,
destroyed.
no lions have any dark or flying or rock moves, so they'll never hit Shedinja anyway. So then...
Well, exactly. So then if you go by those sort of gameplay logistics, then
That is limiting Shedinja to the game. No lions have super effective moves to hit Shedinja.
Yeah, but like it's like saying like, oh, but the lion's attacks would be normal type, so they can't hit ghost. It's like, well, you're applying the normal type to something that isn't from the game.
They could also hit with struggle. No, just struggle. I'll hit Shedinja.
Yeah, also
that I deadass don't know.
If a move is typeless, it hits Shedinja.
Oh, bite is dark though.
Oh, they lied.
And that's also the thing. Like, once you start adding like the gameplay elements, it's like, well, when they bite, is it dark? Even though technically, like things.
And like if a billion lions all have intimidate, then we're fucked. You know what I mean?
Special attacker Giga Chad.
Yeah, all the special attacking Pokemon are just like, you fucking what? But yeah, and if you go by Pokedex, like Gardevoir just summons a million black holes and everyone dies.
Yeah, and Hypno just like molests all the cubs.
Sir.
The person who what the fuck is his current topic? This is what we're talking about.
Oh yes. Like, speaking of shit I won't stand for, Curly, what the fuck is this? You were like, why does pizza get all the credit when calzones are goated? Calzones are ass, my guy.
Nah, calzones are nice.
No, why? You've been tricked. You've been tricked.
I love folding my pizza.
It's just folded. Like,
no,
like
what's just folded is the fucking Papa John's Papadilla, and the Papadillas are good because it's just a thin crust pizza folded, and that shit's fire.
What the fuck's a Papadilla?
It's a quesadilla, but it's pizza from Papa John's. A Papadilla.
Calzones are fat pizza that's been folded.
Gorilla loses. Who the fuck just said that?
Gorillas definitely win, and it's also not particularly close.
Here, on a for real note, up here, Lanny, you'll know what a fucking Papadilla is. It's a fucking toasty, dude.
You are?
A Papadilla is just a toasty.
wait, how are we spelling Papa? Just Papa.
Papadilla.
Like Papadilla. Papadilla.
It is exactly how you think it would be spelled.
It's just,
so for those of you that have never had, if you have a Papa John's, I highly recommend it. It's only like $8 or $9, and you get like a medium pizza.
Crepe.
It's not a crepe at all. It's literally just like a folded over pizza.
It's like a pizza crepe. It's funny. Like when you get like, do you know what I mean, Kelly? Have you ever had like where you get like a crepe and then it like comes in like the little like, yeah, it looks like one of those.
Yeah.
I'm sure it doesn't taste anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's comparable taste wise at all to a crepe. It just looks like one.
Either way, I think pizzas have stolen all the hype. Like that's kind of like what it is like open face sandwich over sandwich. What is nicer?
A sandwich.
Pizza versus calzone.
Wait, oh, you're on the side of calzone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Because then I was like, oh, calzones are hype. You were like, you've been tricked. They're just a folded over pizza.
No, I'm on this. I think you're being tricked. Think the pizzas are superior than calzones.
No, but calzones aren't just folded over. They're like folded over and then like in the like preparation stage, and it's like you've got like the juicy insides and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like better than a folded over pizza.
Yeah, sorry, he's just looking up toasties.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of pizzas, but there are certain calzones like.
What if you like your pizza messy? Then fucking fold it over and it's gonna be messy as fuck. Like all I'm saying is, like, sandwiches are nicer than open sandwiches.
I calzone every slice of pizza I get.
When I eat pizza, I fold.
I fold it like in the middle like that.
Yeah. Yes. So you can get more bite per bite.
More bite per bite, but also you calzone it.
You calzone it.
Because you don't want that hot liquid magma cheese touching your tongue, so you just want all the bread at the bottom.
But if you make it into a fucking ball, you've made a big fucking pizza roll, and pizza rolls are known for just being fucking hot molten things that just destroy your fucking mouth.
Okay, so buy a pizza, you yoink it over the top of itself.
Where's the chat? Where's the chat with calzones? Come on. You're all saying similar stuff to calzones, but what about calzone? It's just pizza folded. Is that bad or good?
I'm saying pizza folded is goated. I think people are like, oh, yeah, I don't know what a calzone is. If you've ever lifted a slice of pizza and curled it and pinched it, I'm like, yum 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 yum.
Pizza is better than calzones. Reason come in as well.
Please.
That's what we want. We want some. Look at it. We got some chat interaction here. I had a calzone once.
I don't think calzones are bad, but I think they're inferior to normal pizza.
Because if you feel like calzones, fold it. No.
Got that ass.
No, but that's
Why limit yourself to one when you could have both?
That's like going, oh, well, I don't really feel like having a sandwich. I would have a sandwich instead. Just remove the fucking bread. No, brain dead.
Kelly just casually calling her audience brain dead.
Also, Krellin, I would argue the exact opposite. I think I would rather have a calzone for dinner and like pizza for lunch.
You could have a slice. You could have a slice. I'll accept having.
They're not the same.
For lunch.
If you think they're the same, you're brain dead. I wouldn't necessarily say you're brain dead if you think calzones are better, but thinking that they're the same is brain dead.
No, the best meal to have a pizza at is breakfast.
Cold pizza, yum yum yum.
Cold pizza does hit different.
It's only when you're hungover.
Yeah, cold pizza hits. Does a fucking cold calzone hit? Absolutely not.
Have you had one?
To be fair, I haven't, but it seems like a miserable experience.
No.
Yeah, see, I want to tell you this very clearly. The thing that is very close to a pizza hits just as good as a pizza.
That's crazy. Oh shit!
I'm ordering a calzone tonight to put in my fridge to eat tomorrow morning. I will report back.
The thing that is basically a pizza folded over tastes just like it has the same effect.
all I'm saying is I feel sorry for the schmuck that it like what do you came? I assume the pizza came first, but maybe the calzone came first.
This isn't a chicken or the egg thing. I feel like we could find a definitive answer on these.
Yeah, but what I mean is like, do you think how?
Imagine the calzone came first.
I would lose my shit.
Fold that bad boy, and everyone was like, "Fuck yeah!" And that's the one that hit. Have you ever heard of a pizza roll? A pizza roll is not the same as a calzone.
So calzone originating in 1700 Naples.
It was first. No, wait, no, was it first? Oh my god, was it first? Oh my god, it was first.
Pizza was 18th or 19th century. No shit. No shot. The world's first pizza was documented in 997 AD.
Yeah, but like I'm sure there's the calzone then also. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, we had one random fucker as opposed to like it being popularized.
Dude, I just fucking Google pizza rolls and these look so fucking nice because they're not like the
Yeah, they're baby calzones.
No, it's not like the pizza roll, like the horrible cheap fast food thing. Like not fast food, but like
frozen food.
thing.
Yeah,
it's like a nice baked small pizza, but like curled up like a rosette sort of thing. It actually looks super hype.
Sorry, I'm just like reading the lore.
Don't wake up, honey. New pizza lore just dropped.
What's like pizza in China?
It's not lore, it's history.
No, it's lore. Oh my god! One sec. Here's some juicy lore, guys. The calzone is under the turnover type of food. If you're aware of a lovely apple turnover,
Correct.
Guys, what's a stromboli? Is that that's just a pizza folded like in three?
Excuse me?
It's a pizza that you just.
Oh yeah, it's like a. So you know, like
pizza.
Roll?
You know, pinwheels.
A stromboli's a pizza wrap.
Yeah,
I think I'm a stromboli fucking died till I die kind of guy. No, I haven't had one. Fuck, that looks good. Holy shit.
I'm down for stromboli.
The thing that I've had strombolis before. Strombolis are different in that they don't have like sauce in them. It's like just the meat and the cheese, and I feel like you really need the sauce with it.
Yeah,
granted, it does come with dipping sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could use. I've just seen a strong. No, this is a sausage roll. Stop.
Actually, our stromboli is just sausage rolls.
Stromboli is just kind of sausage rolls, except it's like donut
Italian. Yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah. All right, Z. Do you know like we were talking about sausage rolls in the UK?
Hmm?
Imagine a stromboli, but it's made of puff pastry.
Okay.
And inside is just
sausage roll.
Inside is just sausage meat. That's a British sausage roll. Z, you need to come to the UK so you can try Greg's vegan sausage roll.
Bet.
A vegan sausage roll.
Yeah, sorry, vegan. Greg's vegan sausage roll.
R.I.P. Boris.
Not dead.
Rip Bojo.
He is, though. Bojo's basically dead. He is
No,
ripped Bojo.
Unfortunately, it's not Rip Bojo.
Whoa, was that a threat?
It's a promise.
Oh.
So
How long would we be going for?
Bro, why do you think
I could not fucking tell you because the stream is like 9 hours long.
We've been going for 9 hours.
We're
Started this at,
It's not. It's
we're at
7 and a half.
7:45. We're almost at 8.
we've been going for like an hour and 3/4.
Okay.
Where are we on our topics list?
We have 2 left.
Nah, sweet.
I was gonna say, speaking of
I was just waiting
meeting
for that.
Conald in St. Louis, the train ride back from Chicago was the most miserable experience I've ever had in my life, aside from eating that sandwich earlier today. It was already originally going to be an 11-hour train ride, which didn't make sense because from Kansas City to St. Louis.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just part B.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get there.
Sorry, I added the AO at the end.
I just IRL
From Kansas City to St. Louis was about 4 hours. From St. Louis to Chicago was about 4 hours. Yet somehow heading back to Kansas City from Chicago through St. Louis was 11 and a half hours. I was like, that's fucking cringe. But so originally I was going to show up at like around like, 8:45 p.m. It's like almost 9 p.m. Not too terrible. However, about an hour outside of Chicago, we get news that 2 semis have crashed into each other. One is like a big fuel tanker and the other one is carrying a fuck ton of grain. And the grain has spilled out all over the train tracks. And we are stalled for a minimum of 3 hours while they have to clean up the fucking grain off the tracks so that way we can pass by. And of course,
They're doing it by hand as well.
yeah, just brooms.
Brilliant. Yeah.
But I'm terrified of bridges. That's just like my thing. And I just like tried to avoid looking out the window while I was on the train. Because I don't know, bridges, they just make me ick. It's not even a heights thing. It's just like, oh, this bridge is going to fucking collapse. I just don't trust American infrastructure, I guess, is what it boils down to.
Bridges do things collapse. So.
But when we got stopped and got the news about the thing, we were just stopped on a fucking bridge, like over a river. I was like, okay, cool. This is how I fucking die. And we just chill like that for like an hour. And I'm stressed the entire fucking time. And then eventually they're like, hey, we're going to go back to the previous train station that we were at, which was kind of cool because like people were like ordering Uber Eats to like come to the train station and like getting food that way because we just like had to fucking wait. It ended up being like almost like 4 hours wait to get the fucking train going again. And then because it was so congested because everyone had to wait, we had to pull off like several times so other trains could pass us. So it ended up adding about 6 hours to my fucking train ride. So it was a 17-hour train ride to get back home from Chicago. And I didn't get home until like almost 3 a.m. It was miserable, but I'll say this is where B comes in. It was unfortunately it was from the train ride to from St. Louis to Chicago. It was like right after we got done filming the podcast. There was this dude. He like got up. He was like walking around. He was like losing his fucking mind. He was like yelling at someone on the phone. And one of a banger quote that I wrote down verbatim as it was happening because I was like, I need to remember this one was, I'm telling you, Osama bin Laden is alive right fucking now. Do you hear what I'm telling you with my heart, auntie? I was like, why are you yelling at your aunt about Osama bin Laden being alive? And he was so like angry and passionate about it. And he's just like walking up and down the train, like, wow. Like right after we were done with the podcast, as we're approaching Chicago, dude sits behind me, like directly in the seats behind me, and is like, man, I've been on this bitch almost 5 hours and didn't get no pussy. What a waste. I was like, my man's out here riding the train trying to get some train pussy. I was like, what's the equivalent, like the train equivalent of the Mile High Club? I need to know.
With train pussy does hit different.
Train Lioneagle would know.
Trussy hit different.
Yeah,
The Trussy.
Even worse, in the UK told us you have timers. Those bad boys gotta get it done.
But yeah, so that was, I don't know. I did get an email from Amtrak today. They're like, hey, sorry about your dog shit train ride. You can have like some travel credit towards your next train. So we're taking a train to San Diego for TwitchCon. No, I'm not doing that. I actually never want to ride a train again. It wasn't that bad until the 17-hour train. I was like, maybe we just don't do trains anymore.
if you get like a wee table and stuff and like a charger or whatever, maybe it isn't that bad. But
Oh, I had chargers because I was plugged in with my computer and my phone the entire time. Oh, and I even forgot. The story gets fucking worse. So we get to St. Louis around the time that we should have been getting in Kansas City. It's like 9 o'clock. And we stopped because they're like, hey, listen, we're having a malfunction with the fucking breaker. Sorry, the train is just like broke. Oopsies. And it was my car specifically. The electricity just stopped working. The lights still worked, but the AC stopped. You couldn't charge anything in the chargers anymore, and you couldn't hear anything over the speakers anymore. I was like, what in the fuck has happened? And I wanted to move forward because I was like, if this like broke ass train car is here, I want to be in front of it in case it fucking falls off. But like every car in front of it was like fucking packed. So I had to get in the car behind the one that was really shitty and jank. And I was like, this is how I die. This fucking car is just going to detach. I'm going to get left behind and it's going to be miserable. So like this train was like everything that could have gone wrong on this train went wrong. And it was so bad. Fuck that train ride. And I'd also
a fucking Final Destination.
It is. I'd also realized on the train I'd overspent on this trip. I was like, okay. So before boarding the train, I got 2 bottles of water, a bag of sunflower seeds, and a bag of chips. I was like, this surely could last me until 9 o'clock at night. Enter not getting home until 3 a.m. But I'd already committed to not spending money because buying shit on the train is like super expensive. Like a bottle of water is like $3 for just like a regular 20-ounce bottle. I don't know why I made it that small. It's like a regular size bottle. Like a pizza was like $9, and it's like the little like fucking personal frozen pizzas. And so I was like, I'm just not spending money. So I just starved while sweating to death in my fucking train that had no power, and it was awful. Fuck the Amtrak. Honestly, a calzone probably would have been better in this scenario.
I feel hey, every scenario.
We take those wins.
We take those steps. And then there was a gorilla and bear fighting in the other carriage. And it was crazy, the bear won. That sounds like hell. That sounds like I complained that I had to sit in Gatwick for 6 hours. That sounds even worse.
Yeah, to be fair, that's in Gatwick, so
Ew.
That's worse.
Yeah, I got to go to generic bakery and sit there and plug my stuff in, watch anime in public. Yeah, I'm brave. Top 10 ways to kill Mr. Blobby would be my first video.
Top 10 ways Mr. Blobby's gonna harvest your kidney.
Top 10 ways that I hypothetically...
That you hypothetically what? You cut out?
Killed Madeline McCann.
Oh,
I wish we never asked.
And that's been the LSF Podcast. I've been NoticeTheZ. This was a mistake yet again. Surprise, surprise. Every time we do 3 people on my channel, I'm like, wow, can't wait to have to edit that out later.
Top 10 ways I could have done.
Lioneagle's been Lioneagle. Curly's been Curly. And
I've been me.
And Mr. Blobby's been Mr. Blobby.